is a story of a man who serves in the military during World War I and loses the love of his life at some point during the course of his service. Daisy becomes the love of Jay Gatsby's life when he has not yet become settled and wealthy like her family. She waits for him for quite some time. However, he takes too long to become financially successful. In the meanwhile, Daisy meets Tom, who proves to be the best suitor for her. He comes from an immensely wealthy family and can provide her with a luxurious life. On the other hand, Gatsby serves in the military, briefly attends Oxford University after the war, and ultimately gathers a lot of money through several questionable means. The efforts he puts into making money are the outcome of his obsession with Daisy. It is shown in the novel that Gatsby actually achieves a life of splendor. He owns a magnificent mansion in West Egg, Long Island, where the elite class gathers and joins his popular parties. He has established this life just to amaze Daisy and be within her reach. By then, Daisy has also had a daughter, and Tom is shown as someone quite arrogant and limited in his views and thoughts. This story is narrated by a moderate character named Nick. He does not behave over the top in any matter like others. For instance, his affection for Jordan Baker isn't similar to Gatsby's obsession with Daisy. His reaction to Gatsby's death is solemn and respectful. Nick Carraway does not disappear into thin air like Gatsby's other friends and partygoers. Jordan Baker and Nick Carraway play a functional role in bringing Daisy and Gatsby together. They genuinely want two lovers to meet again. However, Gatsby and Daisy cannot keep their old love under wraps, and their affection gets on Tom's nerves. He deals with the matter in a secretive and vicious way. Tom does not want to lose Daisy at any cost, whereas Daisy is also similar to Tom in her passion for wealth and an extravagant lifestyle. That has been the most significant reason for Daisy's indifference and selfishness toward Gatsby after his unfair murder. Mrs. Wilson, another character, dies in a road accident, and the news circulated that Gatsby has been the one who hit Mrs. Wilson and ran away. Indeed, through Nick's narration, the audience realizes that Gatsby has not been the driver of the car. It has been Daisy who accidentally runs over Mrs. Wilson in panic due to her careless driving. Gatsby has been sitting in the passenger's seat, yet he willingly takes the blame. Gatsby loses his life at Mr. Wilson's hands, and the story reaches everyone. None of his acquaintances pays a visit to the funeral. Nick manages to contact many people, but only a couple of them actually come. Gatsby builds a sumptuous life in the hope of winning Daisy back, yet she leaves him in the lurch. She enjoys his company despite being married to Tom. The blame for the death becomes linked to Gatsby. There the reader witnesses Daisy's betrayal of Gatsby. Tom poisons Wilson's ears and deliberately shares false information about his wife's death. Wilson avenges his wife's death by killing Gatsby, but it is Daisy's conscience that should be questioned. She lets Gatsby face undeserved allegations and an unjustified death. Her character showcases both love and betrayal, whereas Gatsby is a symbol of extreme love that makes an individual totally self-effacing. His efforts have been aimed at the possibility of having Daisy, and in doing so, he ultimately loses himself.